Hey, hi, how's it going? So we're gonna do a reaction video. We've been wanting to do these reactions to Heather's wacky content for a while because we follow her, the Heather Gillespie, Coco Chanel, YSL.
HLG Forever, One Heather G, MercifulStorm.com.
MercifulStorm.com. There's a whole community of people.
Coco Senza.
So yeah, there's a whole community of people who delight in the content gift that keeps on giving. I mean, she just doesn't stop being the most aggravating, infuriating, hilarious, and unintentionally hilarious person. And we've been following her for a while.
It's been a couple of years at least.
So we know all the lore. So we kind of were waiting to like get different things set up to like do, but we're just gonna do it. We're just going for it because today, Coco, she uploaded she went live a couple times, and they're just too delicious to not react to. So we're gonna give it a try. And if you like this content, do the thumbs up, subscribe thing, like the stream, all that stuff, because we don't know if people want to see this stuff, and we'd love to make it, but we're not gonna make it just for ourselves. Then we'd be like her. Mm-hmm. All right, let's do this.
Oh, thank you. What's going on, guys? Good morning.
No filter.
Xavier, do you want to say hi?
Tooth is really...
Yeah, the tooth.
On display.
The tooth is on display. Now, for people who are watching this, like, they know about the tooth. But, I mean, I like reaction channels. I watch them.
You just look at that tooth. I mean, it's gonna fall out. You'll see it.
Can we? I think we can. We can do a little bit of. We can. We can't zoom in that much.
No.
Yeah.
No filter today though. It's pretty good.
Yeah. There's no filter on this.
I don't think so.
She never goes without a filter.
Got her dumb glasses.
Yeah, which are cocked over to the side. They're kind of bent. Okay. All right. Let's see what she's got to say. She was really on one today.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. I have to flip the.
Yeah, the tooth is. It's hanging on. There's Xavier.
All right.
Now wait a minute. So now you're really good. You're really good at the
forensics.
At the forensics.
Keep going.
Okay.
I'll look it up.
All right. Oh, you're gonna look up. Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
It's a fucking beautiful morning in Chicago. It's all of 40 degrees with a wind chill of about 25.
The weather report.
The weather report.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. The tooth. So the front tooth. You know, again, like if you watching this, you know, it's really getting bad. It's really getting bad, and I'm not sure.
Even in a blurry pause, you can see the color. Right?
So here's a question: like, if a tooth is dying, this is something you should look up too. If a tooth is dying, like, does it make the other one die that's next to it?
I don't know. Probably depends how. I don't know.
Okay.
Check in with you guys and say hi. Xavier and I have been dealing with a bunch of issues lately, the past 6-7 days that we haven't dealt with in quite some time, 5 or 6 months. So for anyone who doesn't have a background, I started GoPro Solo in 2015.
Did she? We've looked that up.
Well, she's going to probably claim it's her production company or some bullshit.
Yeah.
She started GoPro Solo, her company,
and
which doesn't exist.
Yeah, it doesn't exist. I mean, it's not.
She's a compulsive liar.
Yeah, she is. You know what? There's rule 1, Heather lies.
Yeah.
Heather lies.
Yeah.
So, but GoPro Solo was... It's just a screen name or something because she was like a cam girl or something, right?
I think it was like her Model Mayhem.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And Coco Chanel was like her sexy, whatever she calls her sexy stuff name / escorting probably. So
right. Spelled incorrectly. I mean, the thing is with her is like the reason we can't look away is like everybody else. I mean, I've never in my life been more confused and angry and
she's
baffled.
Infuriating.
She's infuriating, and the way that she's infuriating, I don't know anyone who is infuriating the way she is infuriating. She is at once. Here's the problem with Heather, and she's going to talk about like all the jobs she's had.
Well, she's a compulsive liar, but I think she knows she's lying most of the time.
Yeah, I think so too, which is infuriating.
It looks like she lives in a fantasy world, and she kind of does because she doesn't like work.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, she's aware of a large number of her lies. Anyways, yeah.
Wait, exactly. So, and also like, what's so crazy about her is that she's. I mean, I don't know. Lazy is like, I don't call many people lazy because like lazy, that's like a real indictment. But the thing is, she's lazy, but I've never...
She's beyond lazy.
She's beyond lazy, but I've never seen anyone in my life so lazy, but so dedicated to fantasy. Like she's
and entitled, right?
Yes,
Lazy and
God.
entitled. She's like, why isn't everyone giving me these things?
Like who spoiled her like
She's
that?
homeless, by the way.
Yeah,
and,
she.
and,
Oh
and
yes.
She goes to Nordstrom and Akira all the time.
Oh yeah, and tries on clothes,
Tries on
which is
clothes.
not.
Where do you think she got
okay.
this Columbia jacket? This is a new jacket.
Did she steal it?
Oh, I'm
Well,
sure.
of course she
yeah.
stole
I mean,
it.
it was really cold like a week ago, and suddenly this jacket appeared.
Oh
so.
my God.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It was supposed to be a collaborative effort with my ex. We were working on the project together, and we wanted the original intention for the project was for it to be a production company that dealt with all influencers, professionals who wanted to branch out
like
in other.
Marissa. Like Marissa. She's talking about her ex, Dylan, who was until recently with Marissa.
And they have broken up.
Yeah. But Marissa's doing exactly what she's claiming her and Dylan were gonna do. So, which is probably a little fantasy land. I doubt Dylan was like, yeah, let's make a influencer production company. Like,
I just have to say, I'm so happy we're finally doing this because it's so good. And I just wanted to say that like we've been banking all this stuff. So we have
so
the
much
Marissa
stuff.
thing. Marissa recently did that photo shoot that was like punking her.
The wax pour thing.
We gotta do a video on that.
We'll put a thing up.
We've gotta do it. Okay. So a production company for influencers. Okay.
Their directions, just pretty much anyone. And the whole premise was GoPro Solo. Like, you don't need a deal, you don't need a blessing, you don't need permission. Find the thing that you want, the thing that you love, the thing that you are most passionate about, and let's make it happen for you.
She's done this actually. She's like realized she doesn't want to work, and she's made that a reality for herself.
Yes, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And what's so wild is like GoPro. What everybody knows of GoPro is the camera.
Yeah.
And it's such a terrible name. Like
all of her names are word salad.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, Heather Coco Senza.
Exactly.
Senza Nume or whatever.
Oh,
I mean, I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna continue.
Yeah. No, there.
Okay.
So that's GoPro Solo. Are you a fitness professional? Let's get you started. Are you a yoga professional? Let's do it. Do you care about, comedy? Do you want to be a stand-up comedian? We can work with that too. Are you an actor?
Can you?
Are you a model? Are you a social media influencer? What makes you happy? And what are you missing right now, or what?
She's missing a house.
Yeah, well, it's hilarious. Like, if you're an influencer and you're watching this person and being like, wow, I really need advice from someone who's homeless and sitting probably in a mall,
Exactly.
900 Michigan, something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
No one's doing that.
No one's doing that. No one's doing that. Like, is she a life coach? Like, her and Dylan were gonna
in her mind, she is.
In her mind, she is. Yeah. Wait till she talks to the children in the other video today. It's. I need to bite something. Like, when I watch her, I have to bite something.
Yeah. What is currently preventing you right now from hitting those marks and continuing to move forward and develop those dreams and goals and making those dreams realities?
She's homeless.
I know.
And got thrown out of Airbnbs. It's so insane. It's so crazy.
Other than, dreams. So that's GoPro Solo. And again, I started this company in 2015. Most of you know about me that I began my career in entertainment after 10 or 20 years working in the medical profession. I went to school.
10 or 20 years.
I have a bachelor's degree in medical office administration with a focus on medical law and ethics.
Does she have a
I
bachelor's?
am a medical assistant, phlebotomist, fitness professional. I've completed personal training courses with NCCPT,
she's like
as well as
drawing blood from people.
Yeah, assistant phlebotomist. That's drawing blood. We need our notebook. Because she just said she had a bachelor's degree in medical. Wait.
I don't think she does.
No, she doesn't.
Let's just get through the. Yeah.
No, I want to know.
Okay.
About me that I began my career in entertainment after 10 or 20 years working in the medical profession. I went to school.
20 years.
20 years. So
I don't believe that. 10 or 20.
You know, 10 or, give or take a decade.
She's
like, who does
she's
that?
She's like 36. She's like, you know, half my life or, you know, a quarter of it. Like, something like that.
God.
I have a bachelor's degree in medical office administration.
Medical office administration bachelor's degree. That's rich.
With a focus on medical law and ethics.
God, she's just lying.
Yeah.
She's just lying with her tooth.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I am a medical assistant, phlebotomist, fitness professional. I've completed personal training courses with.
I'm gonna do a tally mark to see how many things she says she's done.
Sure.
I'm gonna make a mark every time she says that she's done a job.
Sure.
Okay, she just said medical phlebotomist assistant.
Something like assistant phlebotomist. Yeah. And then a bachelor's degree in medical
office
administration
management
or something with
yeah,
a focus on medical law. I mean, she's really making shit up.
And but this is the third job she's talking about now, fitness professional.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
NCCPT, NASM, as well as ISSA. I'm passionate about fitness. I'm passionate about fashion. I'm passionate about my family. I'm a mother of 3 beautiful children. I have a 16-year-old daughter named Viviana, a 14-year-old son named Louis, and a 9-year-old daughter named Alexis.
The Mom is the title of her
I've been,
Instagram account.
Passionate about all of these things for as long as I can remember, and I've never really changed my path. The only thing I was not passionate about was the sexy portion of.
She's never changed her path, but she's going to list 25 jobs that she's had.
Yeah.
What I was doing. We did have production for people who were webcamming, who were working on like ManyVids, Cam Soda, etc.
That could be true. I mean, did she and Dylan do?
I don't know if they did. She was on ManyVids for sure.
That's a site, ManyVids?
Yeah, it's like a OnlyFans kind of thing, I think.
Interesting. Like early? Like before?
Probably, yeah. I've never looked at it.
Interesting.
Except for Googling her. Yeah.
Are you them? Are you the
I am them. I'm stalking her.
Right.
I had to
allegedly.
Yeah.
Remove it. I
violated her
unfortunately
civil rights.
Endured a really nasty situation where I was abused sexually, among other ways, financially,
it's
physically,
probably true
mentally,
to some degree because it's
and revisiting the sex.
Sorry, guys, we're still getting used to like doing this stuff.
Well, I want to talk over it. I don't want to pause every time.
Well, you want to talk over it, so I'm going to lower the volume.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah. So.
Portion.
What were you saying?
I just can't do it anymore. So
just that she probably does have some sexual abuse in her past.
As a webcam person
totally.
Or a sexy influencer.
Totally, and I think that.
And she's resentful about having to do the sex work stuff. Clearly.
Right, and there's things that like.
And making it available for free.
Like we'd never. Like, I don't want to shame anybody for, like, their trauma. I definitely don't want to sex shame or, like...
She does want to be a hustler, though. You know, it's like, it's weird. Like, but she definitely has shame about the sex work stuff.
And that's totally valid. Like, I will be critical of her and still not, like...
I mean, she could embrace it, and...
It's true.
You know, she might have a house, so...
Exactly.
You know, for whoever wants it. I know what works, I know what doesn't. It's just not something I can coach anymore. It just brings up a lot of really difficult feelings that I just don't have any desire to ever feel again.
She says she knows what works and what doesn't.
But if you're
clearly
doing anything else, developing anything else, anything rated PG-13 or, PG, this is going to be, something that would appeal to you.
It's interesting. She really has been hardcore. Like, I'm doing OnlyFans content that's not sex.
It's so weird.
It's weird, and it's like...
Well, and she posted all these articles about OnlyFans, not doing porn, not allowing nudity, all this kind of stuff, which was a policy they did announce.
Yeah.
For like 2 seconds. And everyone freaked out. And like a week later, they're like, okay, forget that.
We're not going to do it.
So she just ignored the whole reality of the last 3 years or so when they like, said like, don't worry about that.
Not Heather ignoring reality.
Yeah.
Versus, many people don't have what they need to get started. It's a matter of coaching. Many people don't know what they need to get started. And it's a matter of a team and a collaboration and a collaborative effort. amongst like-minded individuals who are all working to develop whatever their goal is, whatever their passion is, whatever their GoPro.
So she's saying that like she will make you this team.
Yeah.
But all she has is Xavier. It's like, who's going to be her team? Her and Xavier? Like,
I mean, that's
it's really sad.
What's crazy is like anybody, if there was somebody, pardon me, dumb enough, naive enough to like get in touch with her.
Who would watch this and get in touch with her? No one.
I know.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, what if you were also damaged like her, you know, and you like were like, I would like to work with you.
That would be a magical
but you don't,
vortex.
Yeah. But you wouldn't have any money, and you wouldn't have any, you know, it's like, but let's just say in a fantasy world.
Homeless influencers.
Oh
you know?
my God.
I mean, she's got the lock on that market.
It actually, that could be interesting. It's like
it's literally what she's doing.
Literally what she's
literally
doing.
What we are watching. Yeah, I mean,
homeless influencer. I mean, that's an angle. It's an angle.
It probably is. It's a terrible one, but yeah.
But it's unique. Who's doing that?
I don't know. Heather.
Besides entertainment, this can be anything. You know, I call this a production company because what are we doing here? Xavier, tell the people what we do. What do we make?
Oh wow, let's hear.
I want to hear from Xavier.
Yeah.
We make content.
So we make content, and content is a production.
Oh, he's not helping her at all.
We make content. Yeah. It's cool.
That was beautiful. Yeah, that's a mood.
And content is something that you need in
There you go. Content's something that you need.
the modern world, right? If you want to own a landscaping company, you need help.
She did say the other day she can help you with your garden.
Yeah, I mean, she met some guy at some point in the past year who I think had a landscaping company, and she was going to help him market it or something. So she keeps going back to that as an example of like, here's how my production company can help you. And I think he like dumped her on the street with her stuff and disappeared or something.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Where are you?" I mean, he disappeared. So that she's like, "Oh yeah, I can help landscapers."
Oh God.
You've never even, ran a lawnmower before. I can't come over and teach you how to mow the lawn. But what I can do for you is teach you how to brand your business, how to hashtag all of your posts, what social medias you should be signing up for to advertise your service, where you should put your money when it comes to paying for paid ads.
Are you high? We know she does get high sometimes. I mean, I can tell you where to put your money.
Yeah. In her pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Far away from this person.
That's where you should hold back and just utilize the free organic growth that you'll receive.
Oh my God! She's an actress. I mean, but she's tried to act like officially. It's not good. But I mean, look at that still. It's great. It's amazing. This is why she's so fascinating. It's like she's interviewing or giving an interview.
Yeah.
To a very important person.
Yeah.
Right?
I can write copyright for your
Can you?
business. Copyright is when you need a website built or developed and you need someone to literally write out what it is you offer, what you provide, what your pricing structure looks like, et cetera, and so forth. So
it's copyright, et cetera, and so forth.
It doesn't matter what niche you're in or what you're into. GoPro Solo is for everyone. Now, Xavier and I are working on our own side project of a webisode called The Coco Show, which is going to be coming out very soon. I've been super excited
How long
about
has she
it
been
for a
working
long
on The
time.
Coco Show?
I'm involved in a lot.
She's been saying The Coco Show is her show on OnlyFans.
Right.
For a long time. It's probably close to like 6 months now that
Yeah.
she's been saying, we're working on The Coco Show. But they're actually just going from Airbnb to Airbnb now, and he's like, dragging her shit around. I don't know. I mean, there is no Coco Show. I mean,
The Coco Show
is this. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
A lot of big projects. Some of you may have heard me say I'm birthing an elephant.
Wow.
Google that. What does it mean to birth an elephant?
What?
I don't. Let's not.
You don't.
Let's not.
Just in really short terms, it means that this project is massive.
Oh God.
So I put a date on the first novel to be released in February of this year.
Oh dear God.
The
first novel. So she's a novelist as well.
Oh yeah,
I lost
she's been
track
working on that for a while. She's like got 300 pages or something, according to her.
Have we seen it? I want receipts.
No.
God.
It's not going to happen. I'm unfortunately at 319 pages out of probably like 1,000 that I need to get to. The last time I checked in, when I put a date on it of February,
you're good. You made it's enough to send to an agent. They just need to see like the first few chapters. It's fine.
I think I was in the apartment at Montclair. I was at the Montclair studio, and I told you guys.
Wait, what? The Montclair studio?
The studio apartment that she had last year.
Okay, she made that sound like it was a villa. Like,
oh, sure.
By February of this year, it's not going to happen. I'm unfortunately at 319 pages out of probably like 1,000 that I need to get to. The last time I checked in, when I put a date on it of February, I think I was in the apartment at Montclair. I was at the Montclair studio, and I told you guys.
She made that sound real fancy. That efficiency that she got.
She did make it a studio. She created art in it, and made the entire place art.
And she spray painted gold spray paint on the walls.
We'll do a video on that.
We've got to do that. Yeah.
It's going to be out by February. I know I haven't updated you on this. Literally 3 days after I made that announcement, I got my door batter rammed in.
Did you?
By 5 or 6 police officers.
They were like, give us your manuscripts.
Asleep. I have it on camera as well. And they literally gave me 1 hour to pack my stuff and leave with no explanation.
And they didn't edit her or give her feedback or anything.
I haven't had much time to work on the novel since then.
Oh, she's been blocked.
But it is coming along.
As in writer's block.
Yeah.
So again,
it is coming along though.
GoPro Solo right now is in the middle of working on the Coco show. That's our main focus at this moment.
The production
if
company.
you guys are interested in further developing whatever it is you're working on, I did a huge launch where I took, I want to say 20 or 30 brands and probably hundreds or thousands more. In an impersonal way, and I offered all of my content for free and all of the paths of this is what you do, this is what you do, this is what you do.
What?
In 2020 as well as 2021. So 2022, I was working on the novel mostly.
I'm not even sure what she's talking about.
And now, we're back to offering this growth and this assistance. So if you have a business idea.
I mean, she's pretending.
She's like, I failed at doing this before, so I'm trying to do this again.
Exactly.
But she's not actually doing anything.
No.
She's just talking to Instagram and being like, if you guys want blank, and like you guys is us. I mean, it's literally no one's watching this being like.
They're not
anyways,
watching. Well, and I mean, what she looks like she's doing, and I mean, I was a little kid. I was a little girl at one time, right?
Role-playing.
She's role-playing. She's pretending, I swear to God, that she's on a Zoom call with executives.
She loves doing this shit in public.
Yes,
because
she
I think
does.
she feels like she's being watched by people, and she's performing for them.
Definitely.
Showing like,
I'm on an important call.
Yeah,
I just had to take it.
And she was like, when I was raped,
exactly.
super loudly. I mean, she wants attention.
Yes. Desperately. And
it's performance.
It's performance,
If you want to drop ship, if you want to do e-commerce.
Drop ship? What the fuck do you know about drop shipping? Could she define it?
If you're a personality, if you're a comedian, if you're a dancer, if you're a singer, if you are a fitness enthusiast, if you like music, if you play the guitar, whatever it is. And then let's go to more of the trades. If you are a landscaper, if you're a gardener, if you're a fucking painter. Who was with me 2 or 3 days ago? I think I went live, or maybe it was just a post, when we went to the art exhibit at the Water Tower. Super dope pieces.
Super dope piece.
I don't remember that.
I don't either.
I don't think that happened.
Weren't those pieces?
I don't think that happened.
Really cool. Really dope. And
they were dope.
That's like a traditional gallery setting. We can collaborate with galleries already in existence. If you're an artist and you want more exposure, if you don't have your social medias developed, if you want to go under a ghost page, whatever it is.
I just picture her going into any gallery in the city of Chicago.
Sure.
And saying anything to them. These professional, I've been in galleries, they're very...
Well, this is a word salad where she's pulling from her experiences and trying to make it sound like she has something to offer and she can do something for you.
Right.
But it's like a sales pitch.
Exactly.
And a terrible one. It's not like someone coming in and competently saying like,
Right.
I know how to do this.
Exactly.
Or I'd love to work with you on this thing or whatever.
Here's my portfolio. Here's my literal portfolio of the different
just word salad. Yeah.
And that's the thing about Heather that drives me insane. I'm so upset. And you can't make sense of it. And I try to make sense of it, and you can't. And so it's like, but a professional person wouldn't do that. It's like, no, they wouldn't.
Well, and in her mind, I think she's like, I'm doing all of these things. Like, why don't you pay me for that?
Right.
And she's not doing anything.
No. God damn it. We earn a living. We work for a living. It's hard. It fucking sucks. It doesn't look anything like what she's doing.
No.
And what's funny is, like, earning a living is tough. Being homeless and doing that, I mean, she sleeps in a tent with this guy.
Or in an ATM vestibule.
God.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
There's so much content. We have to do this. Yeah, like the stream if you're into it, because we want to do it some more.
You guys are looking for in any way, that you're looking to expand your business, your brand, let us know. Hit us up in the DM. Like I said before, we're also looking for collaborators to get this webisode out. The premise for the webisode is everything from my real life.
I would pay money to see her DMs.
The business of the shark.
They're probably terrible.
Listen, watch out. If she sees this, she'll be like, I'll sell you my DMs.
Firmly planted on the ground, making sure everyone knows what exactly the situation is. All of that is abandoned, and in the show, I'm just having fun. I'm reverting to my childlike self. Xavier is like my number one
That's
fan.
hard.
Yeah, right.
We're just walking around town, making beautiful experiences for ourselves.
They're just walking around town because they don't have a home.
Because they're homeless. Yeah.
So the show is the complete opposite of what we're actually living through.
No, it's not.
That's the problem. Okay, this is the problem. She is in a fantasy land. If she would actually film. If the Coco show was, here is my reality, here's what's going on,
experience on the street.
Yes, then that'd be fascinating.
That would be fascinating.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we've talked about it. It's a documentary. Like, what is going on with this wannabe Jupiter's wife? Exactly, that documentary. It's fascinating. She's like Jupiter's wife 2.0. But that's the problem. She's so shallow that she has to pretend that her life is something else that it isn't. And it's a big fucking gap to try to pretend. Like, I can pretend that I've got more money than I do. I can pretend that I am fancier than I am. But to be homeless and pretend that you have a different life.
That you're an influencer?
Jesus. Yeah. Oh my God.
War, and then being able to press a button on an elevator and you're just lifted back to your regular peaceful life. That's what the show is for us. So the Coco show, the webisodes, we're really, really excited and super hopeful to bring this out and roll this out soon. But GoPro Solo in itself is here, to serve. And we are looking for, anyone who needs assistance. I have my medication, my education.
Wow, that's great.
Like a Freudian slip.
We gotta hear that again. I gotta tap it back. That's amazing.
Medication.
And super hopeful to bring this out and roll this out soon. But GoPro Solo in itself is here, to serve. And we are looking for, anyone who needs assistance. I have my medication, my education, my education formally again is in medical.
The internet is forever.
And business management, medical law and ethics. But I also have like 60 random credits just for business, 3 or 6 month course completed for Shaw marketing, several private schools that were just like, 9 to 12 month educations for business startups and things of that nature. And on top of that, I've consumed years worth of content from other marketing and business.
Private school?
She's consumed years worth of content from YouTube and Instagram, right? I mean,
if I watch videos on YouTube by myself, is that private schooling?
It's consuming years of content.
It's consuming years of content.
Yeah.
Professionals, investment professionals, cryptocurrency professionals, Grant Cardone, Gary Vee, just to name a couple of the Instagram profiles that really, have caused a lot of inspiration for a lot of people.
I wonder if she's kind of high, because she's really just like blah, 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 blah. I mean, she's just like my Facebook, my Instagram, my medication, my education, my, and everything she's talking about putting together for the show and the production company is all things from her past. So she's just like galaxy braining through,
like that.
I mean, something and maybe she's a little high because she seems wired. I mean, or she's manic or something. You know, it's like,
well, yeah, that's possible. But I thought the same thing because I screened some of this.
And she's got the sunglasses on.
Oh, that's true.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh,
So,
good call.
Yeah.
I wondered if she was high. I mean, she's, there's an Adderall shortage right now, right? And, I mean, it's true.
Because of her.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. She's sniffing up. She's vacuuming, hoovering up all the Adderall. But maybe her script came through. Maybe she got a script because she is amped. She does seem.
Yeah.
It's just, and she doesn't go live that often. But actually, in the other live she did today, she talks about why she doesn't go live that often.
Was she banned for a while or something?
Oh, that's interesting. You got so many good theories. I love it.
Mayor's Club, just a lot of different resources, have fueled this fire. And so if you guys need assistance or, you have any questions, the DM is open.
And speaking of you guys, this channel's new, and if we get however many watch hours, we could do live streams. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So share this thing if you like it. Whatever. I'm not trying to be promoting. I don't care. This is just fun, but it is fun, so we could do it more. All right.
And that's it. Life is what it is. I've been working since I was 14 years old.
Oh, look at that chipped nail down there.
Oh yeah, she featured that on a video yesterday.
She did?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I had my first job at a movie theater, then at a pizza place.
God, the tooth looks bad.
I worked at prestigious hospitals. I've worked in the nightlife. I've worked promoting parties,
I should be
hosting celebrities, and just everything in between.
Hosting
Creative
celebrities?
design, production, staging, modeling, acting. I've appeared, in a couple of shows. I've done fashion shows. I've created my own fashion shows. I've created my own
Her photo
3 to
shoot.
6 minute videos with plots.
That's
for
iMovie.
different platforms, many vids.
Yeah.
My
Oh, that's
Vixen,
iMovie.
Camp
Yeah.
They've all been
We got to
removed.
review that.
It's just like I said, after you are raped and abused enough times.
Oh whoa.
I mean, yeah, and then it's like, whoa. So her Zoom call that she's doing with these studio executives, right, who need a production assistant. They're like, I mean,
when you've been raped enough, it's like screech.
Yeah,
like
the record scratch.
Yeah, I don't know how to make that sound.
And that, me neither. So yeah, but that's the thing is like she always tells on herself. She can't do it, and that's why she can't do it is because she's not well. And this is something we could talk about on another video. It's like
she probably could fake it till she made it, because she is creative, but like
she is creative.
But yeah, just when you throw the random but when you've been raped enough, it's like
I've been and when you've been beaten, robbed, stabbed, drugged,
hit with a tire iron.
We'll hear that a lot. But she is creative. And what would kill me, the only thing that would really make me lose faith in all of everything, is if she really made it.
That would be insane. We would be fully in idiocracy.
We would, yes, exactly.
Amazing.
But it's weird. She just all of a sudden she makes this hard right turn into I'm not well. Yeah, rape. Yeah, rape.
You just lose the desire to
the rape right turn, the hard right turn to rape. Yeah.
Continue in that field. So I did lose that desire. I did walk away from that. I haven't done anything like that since 2018. But I do definitely know how to do it and how to make it work. And most of the time that we were doing this, it was a staff of myself and 1 or 2 other people.
The production of the GoPro Solo.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyways, I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day. The drama here in Chicago is super real. Nothing has really changed. If anything, it's gotten worse as far as the streets go. Pardon me. They are attacking people in the way of.
This is a historic moment because, I mean, in so many videos she talks about they and them, they them, and this is the first time on a reaction video we're hearing them, they right, they are attacking people.
Sure.
The ubiquitous, terrifying they.
It's also one of the first times I've heard her refer to the streets. I mean,
yes,
that's amazing.
you're right.
She talks about sleeping outside. We've been outside, but she doesn't talk about living on the street or being homeless.
You're right.
I mean,
you're right. Hang on. That's interesting.
How to do it and how to make it work. And most of the time that we were doing this, it was a staff of myself and 1 or 2 other people. You know, and
Like
we still get it done.
Yeah.
So,
Like
anyways, I
Dylan?
hope you guys are all having a fabulous day.
Hope you're not getting raped.
The drama here in Chicago is
listen.
super real. Yeah. Nothing has really changed. If anything, it's gotten worse as far as the streets go.
Interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Wow. Yeah.
They are attacking people in the way of finding people who are already down and out on their luck. Not people who do fraud. Not people who, know how to play. Not people who sell drugs.
This is interesting. It's different language.
Yeah.
Sadly, we really know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
They're not looking for people who commit crimes to hurt. They're looking for innocent people walking around the street that barely have anything, and then they're stealing from them. It's not acceptable. I have already, been in contact with every law enforcement division here local to Chicago.
Let's just save that part for another video. Just the whole.
I mean, this is this weird segue into they, which is like. I mean, it's hard to tell if she's mentally ill or not. I mean, she says people steal stuff from her in her sleep, like, put things on her phone, take things off her phone, delete things, and it's hard to tell if she believes it. I mean, I think she does a little, but it's like, I mean, it's a victimization thing, right? She's like, I'm a victim. I'm not responsible for my circumstances. They are.
They are, yeah.
And
the Reddit thread, which I will neither confirm nor deny we're part of.
Yeah.
But then I think there's probably a couple different threads. But the one we follow, I mean, people make a joke. They're like, well, they made me late for work because they made it rain, or from the sky.
It's that kind of mentality that she has.
It's that anything that goes wrong is their fault. But one thing that she just said is, and this has been something she said for a long time, which is, they take innocent people off the streets. Her trauma, from what we, kind of understand, is that she was, and I don't know if it was Dylan, I don't know what the deal was, but it seems like at some point, because you look at her old Facebook photos, and by the way, all of this we know because she posts it. She's a public figure. We don't go IRL. We have no interest in any of that. I mean, my God. So, like, in terms of critiquing her life and, like, analyzing her life, like, we know what she tells us. And so she's got pictures on her social media sometimes of her, like, former life when she was, like, an active mom with her kids.
Yeah.
Something happened, right?
Yeah.
And so I think she was taken advantage of, absolutely was, terrified and scared, whatever, and all of that is valid and totally fine. But, like...
I think maybe she got pimped out or something.
I think so, too.
Yeah,
I think she was manipulated, right?
Yeah.
Which is really sad. And, like, she clearly does not have the coping skills to deal with that. But then she goes above and beyond and
blames they for everything. Yeah.
Which is not okay. Like, I'm sorry.
Well, she accepts no responsibility for her own actions.
Correct.
Yeah.
Every time I've called 911, my call has been obstructed, and we have it on video. So the situation is just not good. The people here who are pretending it's good, they have something to lose by saying it's not. So pay attention. I love you guys. I hope you're having a great day. If you guys are children watching this, listening to this,
this
I
is
want
great.
you all to remember the same thing I always say to you. If you look at someone mistreating a woman, if you look at someone mistreating a man, and you think to yourself, damn, I would hate for my father to be treated that way, or I would hate for my mother to be treated that way, don't do anything to treat someone else that way. Don't pick up on those lessons. Don't allow that shit to continue taking place. If you guys are kids, young adults watching this right now, understand that the future is yours.
If your kid's watching this right now, I'm sorry.
Yeah, if your kid's watching this, what the
you
fuck is wrong with you?
You should definitely go talk to your parents about why you are allowed to watch this.
And why did you pick this content to watch?
Yeah.
Actually, if the kid's watching this content, like, instead of TikTok dances, like, I'm interested.
Then she would be an influencer. It's her fantasy. All the kids want to watch me.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, God. Can you imagine Heather, like, dancing? Actually, she did dance, like, in the Art Institute or something.
The generation before mine fucked this shit up, and the generation before theirs, and my generation. We all have a certain amount of responsibility and accountability to take, for the way things are now. But again, if you guys...
Do we, Heather? Do we?
They're young professionals growing up and you're developing a brand, a business, a service, a product. Stay focused on that shit. Stay positive and be good vibes. If you see someone hurting, ask yourself why. If you see someone yelling and screaming and cursing, ask yourself why. Don't say, wow, that person is crazy. Wow, that person's a bitch. Ask yourself why.
Who do you think she's talking about right now?
Is she talking about herself?
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Figure out why, because I promise you, 10 out of 10 times, if you invest just a little bit of time into finding out why, you're going to be equally as appalled as that person walking down the street cursing.
Wow.
Probably for a different reason.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I feel like if you stop to talk to her about, like, why are you screaming, she'd be like, she would scream at you.
Yeah,
You know? I mean,
but she just tried to defend herself. She's like, if I'm screaming and you come up to me and ask me why, you will also hate the person that I'm screaming at. Like,
yeah.
Oh God, the biggest question, like the deep question of Heather is like, how mentally ill is she, or how just like terrible is she?
Yeah,
we just don't know.
I mean, I've wondered, like, bipolar, multiple personality
borderline
disorder,
personality. Yeah.
I mean, like, schizophrenia. I mean, like, there's so many things that could be in this mix to varying degrees.
Right.
And as well as drug use, right? We know she huffs.
Yep.
You know, she loves the duster.
Yep.
And what else? I mean, meth probably.
Gotta be.
Like,
she was, and then when they were
definitely smoking weed.
Yeah. But that pipe they were smoking the other day in the tent.
It looked like a weed pipe to me. But
it did.
It could have been a meth pipe. I don't know.
Hey, if that's the only pipe you have, you'll make it work. But she was really. She didn't seem stoned to me. She seemed high.
She seemed very high.
Like
and
high.
Not on weed.
Not like baked. She wasn't baked. She was high.
Probably meth. Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be, right? Because it's cheap.
Yeah.
Out there.
But I mean, what is the mental? I don't know. The $64,000 question, whatever, is like, what is actually wrong here? You know, like, what is the mental issue she has?
Right. Exactly.
Like, is there an actual diagnosable problem? Like.
Right.
Clearly there is.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it is.
Like, if you take away the Adderall and or whatever drugs, if you put her in a stable environment, if you talk to a doctor, like, if you, like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And I think that's why we're so fascinated by her. I mean, just her antics. I mean, it's ridiculous. The makeup and everything. I mean, it's a clown show.
Yeah.
But also, it's the itch you can't scratch. Like, I can't figure it out. And so it's like this puzzle that I keep going back to it, thinking I'm going to get it.
It's like a Rubik's Cube, right?
It's like a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
She's a walking, talking, homeless Rubik's Cube.
I promise. I love you guys. Have a great day.
Wow.
Wow.
That was a good one. I think that was a really good one. And, you know, I'll figure out, like, how to do the video better on the thing. But,
oh, no. I mean, as a first shot, this is probably pretty good. We love feedback.
Yeah.
Leave comments, suggestions, whatever. You want to see us do a video about something specific?
Absolutely.
Great.
Because you've got all that.
Want to see us? Yeah, I've got a big archive of all this stuff.
Big time.
So.
We could do Heather lore. And again, it's just like it might seem weird. It might seem obsessive. It's like a show. Like it is the Coco show. Holy shit! Oh my god! It's the Coco. Oh my god!
Let's not co-opt her because she'll get pissed.
Yeah, right. Exactly. But like her antics are, and so we talk about it to ourselves all the time, or like to each other, and this is fun. I don't know why we waited so long. This is a good time.
Yeah. Hopefully this is a good start.
Yeah.
So
cool. All right. Bye, guys.
See ya.